All right. We are seeing winner semis. We've confirmed it this time to be sure.
Winner semis, for sure. We got this.
Jibca versus Falcon. Falcon hovering his original main, Falcon.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the DG stands for dark green. I'm not sure though.
We
Don't
can
quote me
ask.
on that.
We'll
This is the frosty fact of the second frosty fact of the day that I'm aware of.
What's the
It
first
might, it
one?
might not be a frosty fact. The first frosty fact was also by me, where I assumed that the only two unblockable moves in the game were KO Punch and Kamikaze. Turns out a fully charged focus attack is also unblockable. But then again, to be fair, I've never seen that hit anybody on shield because I've never seen it land against anybody other than somebody who's stunned.
Oh, we're seeing a hero pick. I was expecting a cloud pick. All right.
I don't know. Jibca really loves the hero, and honestly, Hero's a really fun character to watch because the art. A lot of people are gonna hate me for saying this, but RNG is not inherently bad for competitive play. RNG can make competitive play a lot more fun, and as long as the RNG is not what dictates the outcome of the match.
Right. Well, I mean, it's a game. It's Smash Bros. Nobody's gonna play it for like the sheer, competitiveness of it. I feel like this is like one of the more fun competitive games.
Yeah,
Especially
like
with this one.
there's the ability to go really serious, really competitive with it, but at its core, it is still very much a game that you can just pick up and play and have fun with.
Right. And Hero is just one of those characters that you can have fun while playing.
And what's it? It's sort of just like people will say that like you can't have competitive. Like I'm gonna continue milking this RNG and stuff because
Oh, was that techable? I don't even know.
that was techable. Up B does not kill.
Yeah,
that
it's.
early.
I didn't even know that was gonna ricochet up towards the stage. He was out on the left side of that.
Up B on Hero when it's fully charged will always knock you away from the direction that he's facing. So since Jibca was facing outwards, and he up B'd, oh, he got the zoom.
Zoom broken. Zoom is broken.
Yeah, that would cause Falcon then to be knocked back into the stage. So you have to be ready for the tech in that situations.
Yeah.
And that's why runoff stage up B is actually one of Hero's better edge guarding tools because of the fact that it essentially is the same thing as a DK cargo throw into the stage. It's a tech check. It's a tech check to see can you tech this.
Right.
And if you can't, well then now if you don't have a recovery that snaps to ledge really well and gets really good invulnerability, you're gonna have to hope that you don't get two framed by it because it's very active.
Right.
And you've also got to make sure that you just don't get hit by it. But yeah, Jibca's lasting for a really long time, but gets clipped by the down smash.
Got a pretty comfortable 104% there, so I think.
Yeah, and Jibca's not gonna do anything to possibly risk this. He's not gonna pick the more risky down B options. He's gonna pick what he expects to give him the best return on it. He likes the accelerate. He likes the kaboom, as he said. He thinks they're the two best things you can get off of the menu. But he's in the lead. He doesn't need to try to get any Hail Marys, Hocus Pocuses, or whacks.
No, apparently he also likes picking bounce even when the people on the opposing team don't have, like, projectiles because, yeah, see, he's doing it here because apparently it ups your chances of getting better throws.
Yeah. It's an RNG check where it's a reason why sometimes if a hero takes an early stock and they're at 0%, but they see a heal, they'll still take the heal anyways because they'd rather have their two heals that they can get per stock gone. That way then they'll never roll heal again, and they can then roll anything else.
Yeah, because like ever since Hero came out, I always thought that was like a silly decision to just pick bounce, but
And Psych Up Throw, taking that stock.
I learn something new with this character every day, which is something fun.
Yeah, the thing is that like while Hero is not dictated by the RNG, being able to manipulate it can definitely make your neutral play better because if you can more consistently get something like Sizzle or Kaboom out, then your range of threat expands greatly because if you're only going to get it occasionally, and
Did he just? I was wondering if he was going to save him there, but that was.
I think it was untechable. I think I saw the red sparks of that. Right. But either way, took the stock. We're now in last stock. A little bit of an extra credit on Jibca's side. Still got some pretty decent amount of mana as well, so he is by no means in a dangerous, precarious situation. But also, Falcon does have combo capabilities, and we know Falcon knows them. So he's probably ready on the trigger to try to get anything, but Jibca's playing a really safe keep away style.
Right, that spacing with the sword is fun. That hatchet
Almost
was
spaced. Almost timed it well. That would have been unfortunate because in that situation you've got to just be buffering spot dodge, and if he times it right, you don't have enough. You don't enter your invulnerability or intangible, I should say, fast enough.
Psych up and accelerate active, and that will kill.
Yeah.
Do you think that was because of Psych up?
Psych up definitely.
Does that increase-
Forward tilt's kill power is not that great. Psych up drastically increases your damage and knockback on your next proper hit. So, yeah, that secures that final stock for Jibca. 1-0. And it's still only best of 3.
Yeah, now I'm
So-
wondering are we gonna still see that Falcon, or are we gonna see a different pick? I don't know what Falcon's good at.
Falcon's got a Lucina, he's got a Young Link.
I've played against him a lot. I just don't know what he plays.
I know he pulled out he's got a bit of a Falco as well. I don't think it's his greatest though. I've seen during the last monthly he picked out his Lucina and
Oh, I got knocked out.
Young Link.
Yeah.
So he might switch to those. He might stick with his Falcon.
That sword spacing might help him a lot in this matchup, though. You don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hit or miss because like, while Hero definitely doesn't have some great matchups, Hero does have some vulnerabilities, and is essentially if you can keep putting pressure on him, he can't pull the menu out as often as he wants.
We're
So-
seeing a Young Link pick.
I think this is a pretty decent pick. I don't know if the stage is the right pick, but essentially this will come down to if Falcon can control neutral, he can prevent Jibca from pulling out Bounce to really just shut down a lot of Young Link's general right
There
there.
it is.
So now Falcon's sort of forced to just play on the defensive for the next couple bits. He's going to just throw out some general aerials. But as it's up, essentially this gives Jibca a lot more free reign to do stuff, but now that it's gone, Falcon can sort of play that sort of... Ooh.
How rare is Balance, anyways?
Bounce, I think, has something like a 1 out of 3 chance of showing up at any given time, 1 out of 4. It's not rare, it's just not common. And that was a bit of mistiming on that forward tilt. I think he was still in a little bit of shield stun. Ooh, good weight. And Falcon's really good on just doing the drop down up Bs to catch the recoveries. So, ooh, that kaboom,
That killed
Kidnapped.
so early.
that kaboom straight kidnapped.
Yeah, it just dragged him.
It's just like, hey, I'm nowhere near the ledge, and then blowing up the ledge. JK, I've just dragged you across a third of the stage into
Is
it.
there any? I think all you could do in that situation is just shield, right? Like, I feel like Kaboom is so expansive.
You can shield. You can actually avoid the wind box by rolling or spot dodging, because when you're intangible, you don't get affected by wind boxes. But usually, most situations when it comes to Kaboom, just holding shield is your safe bet.
Oh, did we see? Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have enough vertical recovery. I think he might have let go on up B a little bit too early, trying to conserve some mana. But this is one of those situations where, again, it's Hero. You can't really kind of count him out for sure, because Hero just has comeback factor, which a lot of characters really kind of lack. And even if Hero is sort of behind, it only takes one thwack, and that threat can cause people to be a lot more scared than they really should be. But Falcon's playing this well. He's
Playing pretty aggressively from what I can tell here.
Yeah, and as he should, because he's got Jibca on the ropes right now. He's lapped him in percent.
Making sure he can't pull up that menu either to get that bounce
Yeah.
option.
Oh, if he just committed to that up B, that would have actually been game there. But Jibca still has probably 1 or 2 more chances, depending on how good. Yep. And this is what Jibca needs. He's got bounce. He's got psych up. He can make up about 30% on a good hit right now. Yep. And ooh, if that crit, that might have actually killed.
Up
so.
to 52.
Oh,
Oh, was that a crit?
no, that was just Psych Up forward smash. That kills Light Boys really early. I think Falcon.
Goodness.
I think Falcon thought he got the roll, and so it was just holding in to go a little bit further in. But
See, I
Did
think
neutral
that's
get up.
I think that's why people get upset. That was a really early kill. Like even though it was at the edge of stage.
oh yeah, but that's just due to the fact that, like, if that was shielded,
It would have been okay.
it's possible Young Link's shield might have been broken from it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Not at full.
oh no, it's possible. Forward smash with Psych Up does a ton of shield damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's a guarantee with Oomph and Psych Up that you just can't shield that anymore. But with just Psych Up against some of the smaller shields, and Young Link has a pretty small shield, it can break just by holding shield. So in that situation, Jibca put him in a really rock and a hard place. A roll would have put him to safety, but I think that's the thing where Falcon felt he inputted a roll, but he inputted the direction too early, and so it did a neutral get up instead of the roll, and he thought he was still doing the roll, which is why you saw him just walking forward after getting a neutral get up. And
Neutral get ups kill, man.
neutral get up is a lot stronger in this game,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, if they expect it, it's still just as punishable as in other games.
Mhm.
So Jibca takes that 2-0, moves on to winners finals, and that's we'll see you. Or we won't see you later because we're next.
All right.